Di ba? Meron ka bang skills? Tatamay sabihin mo, wala akong trabaho. Ang question, ano ba skills mo? Di ba? So the more certification equals more money in your pocket na if you're gonna equate. So module 1, more on entrata tayo. Identification, no? Authentication. Module 2, hybrid. We're gonna synchronize on-prem to the cloud. Gagawa tayo ng user groups and computers sa ADM1, local server. Then we're gonna do force replication or syncing. Module 3 naman, more on server admin. Bago na server admin ngayon. Di ba dati DSA, no? Luma yan. Tapos DS Admin Center, yung medyo complicated. Ngayon, via web browser na lang. So you can access even if you're outside your office. Then module 4, facilitating hybrid management, no? How do you manage yung dalawang data center? No? Tapos meron pang co-location. Yung physical server nyo, dun yun nilagay. Hello. Then, we're gonna start with virtualization sa module 5 using Hyper-V. Hindi lang VM, including switches then, no? And storage. Module 6, we're gonna deploy Azure virtual machine using program, no? Using PowerShell program. Then 7 naman, we're gonna interconnect between sites, no? Whether sa Azure or on-prem site to site. And then module 9, file server and storage. We're gonna build our own file server. Ang daming technology sa file server. Meron siyang full storage, yung combination of hard drive. Meron din siyang, yung nga mention ko, scale out file server. Mga minimum of 3 servers sharing the same CVS, no? Common shared volume. Yeah. Lastly, we're gonna implement file server infra. Ito yung when the user log in sa kanilang desktop or sa PC, meron silang drive G na at least, sabihin natin, mga 500 gigabyte. Pero, without knowing, this is on the cloud. Okay, nasa cloud siya. Nilink lang natin siya. So, anywhere you go, kahit palipat-lipat kayo, you can still access the file. No? Mas meron ding folder redirection. Anything you save sa desktop will be automatically uploaded sa ating DFS server, yung file server. No? Ang daming project, sasakit ulo nyo, okay lang yun, kasi yun naman talagang pinag-aralan natin. Okay? So, introduction lang dito sa ating virtual machine. Ito yung domain controller, core, meaning, by design, the DC should not be having another role. Dedicated lang kasi nandito yung identity. Okay, so we have to secure. So, dedicated lang tong DC1 for Active Directory. And then we have ADM1. This is more on administration. So, login tayo. Laging contoso/admin, which is the domain admin. Pare-pareho lang naman ang ating password. Naka-upload ka na. Ano, PC ko, your Pakyan na, fix. Reboot mo, server. Tapos, please make sure na nakaganito siya, oh, para malaki yung screen natin, no? Mahirap kasi, ideally, dapat dalawa nga na dalawa. So, ito yung ADM1, and then, ito yung server 1 natin. Login din kayo, login kayo. Baka maubusan kayo ng memory, oh. 4 gig lang. And then make sure patay ang server 2 and server 3. Huwag nyo pong pagsasabayin. Okay? Sa Zoom, bibigyan ko kayo ng virtual machine. Don't worry. Magle-lesson muna tayo. So, yan ang ating topic. Any question about the topic? Ay, ba't Azure? Any question po sa topic natin? So, yung server natin, hanggang today, hanggang ano lang, 3 days lang, ano? 3 days lang siya. Kaya take advantage nyo na after special build kasi ito ng Microsoft eh. So maraming file, maraming nandun. So makinig muna, no? Kinig muna yung mga Zoom. Okay. So we're gonna proceed to our first lesson. So ngayon pa lang tayo magle-lesson. Okay, first lesson is about identity service. Okay, ito yung on-prem. We need to distinguish, ano ba yung on-prem, di ba? On-prem, Microsoft Active Directory. Tawagin ko na lang AD. Pag nasa cloud na, wala nang AD. They rename it into Entrata. Okay, malinaw ba? So, hindi na ako gagamit ng AAD, Azure Active Directory. Wala na yun. Entrata na, pinalitan nila. After 10 years, papalitan din nila yan. Exit. So, babago-bago, no? You have to be dynamic. So, module 1, more on identity. So, lesson 1, we have to define what is Active Directory Domain Services. No? Ano ba tong ADDS na to? So, ADDS composed of two. One is physical, one is logical. Okay? Meron tayong storage located under C:/Windows/NTDS. You will find nandun yung ating domain controller database. Ang pangalan ay ntds.dit. Okay? Dot meaning database siya. And then, that is physically located in the data store, which I mentioned. Then we also have global catalog. If you enable global catalog, no, this is for faster searching of object. And another component is yung read-only domain controller, meaning you cannot do update, but can be basically be used as authentication and authorization. Now, yung DC, meron siyang partitions. Sa partition na to, meron siyang 4 na partition. So ito siya. What is partition? Partition is naming context, portion ng database. 4 na partition yan. No? 4 siya. Isa is connector to applications such as SQL. Okay? Then may 3 pa. Although the database consists of one file name, which is ntds.dit, dit pala, hindi that. Different partition contains different data. So meron siyang connector, yung third partition niya na. Then next one is schema. What is schema? Yung logical component. Schema is a blueprint of AD. Ang AD is database. So when you say database, meron siyang database name, table, columns, and rows. Okay? Schema is the structure. Okay? One example is telephone number. So that's the, let's say sabihin na lang nating property. So what's the value ng phone number? The value will be yung actual number, 0995-849-4428, mga ganun. Next is domain. Domain is a logical admin container. Lalagyan lang siya, which composed of objects. So when I say objects, ito yung users, groups, and computers. No? So within that domain, meron siyang authentication and authorization. If you're outside the domain, wala kang permission. Okay. Meron ding domain tree. Domain tree is a collection of domain. Let's say, meron kang branch sa Makati. So, makati.contoso.com. Otherwise known as subdomain. So, domain tree somehow the hierarchy. No? Next is forest. When you say forest, it's a collection of multiple domain. Let's say domain 1, domain 2, Contoso 1, Contoso 2, yung mga ganun. No? OU is a container. Lalagyan siya ng objects. So, let's say you want to patch Microsoft Windows 10. So, gagawa kang special OU doon. Tapos kung gusto mo i-patch yung service pack, specific sa Windows 10, pwede. Because you can create 11, specific sa 11. So OU is a container, lalagyan lang siya. No? Container is an object that provide the framework. So you can work, you can push application, you can modify anything dito sa container natin. Next is the user. No? So gawa nga tayong user. At teka, wala bang access yung para makasabay yung estudyante natin, sandali. Bigyan ko na muna ng access. So, for the meantime, gawa muna tayo ng user account, no? So, let's go to ADM1. So, ADM1, if you notice may AD dito, dapat walang AD. No, anyway, nandiyan na siya. Okay lang yan. So, run lang natin tong AD. Tapos, let's check in domain controller. If you notice, dalawa lang yung domain controller natin. No? Okay, so create an OU. OU is the organizational unit. And then let's say untick protect container so we can delete later. And then Nexus student. Ganon. Gawa kayong OU yan. So may OU na tayo. So you need to create your own user account. So sa user, please provide your real name, no? Para malaman ko pag tinawag ko, no? Ako gagawa ko Chris Buenaventura. Lagon ID, Chris B na lang, ganon. Okay, and then password, tanggalin nyo to, so we don't need to change. PA 55w.rd. Pare-pareho lang, no? Para huwag na kayo mag-isip. Yan. So, meron na tayong user. Sige, create nyo lang habang binibigyan ko sila ng ano. Ba't dalawa to? Diyan. Ang daming participant, 11. Tingin 11. Albert. Albert, meron bang sit-in? May sit-in ba? Wala naman. Albert Recanya. And then 2, Archie. Meron po bang sit-in? Wala, no? CL Lagutan. Christopher Lloyd Castis. Meron po ba sit-in? Kevin Os Sakdin. 7, Robert Emerson Aparas. 7 lang ata kayo. Meron ba akong di-mention? 7 nga lang. So mag-assign na ako ng virtual machines so you can access.
Sir. Sir Chris.
Hello, sir. Hindi ata tayo nang papakinggan ni sir.